Geminis. Geminis. Let's see what's in Gemini's life for this week. Gonna do one more stuff. I already shuffled these decks. All right. Let's see. Gemini, what do I got for you? 10 of Wands here. What is all this weight that you're carrying right now? Are you working too much? Are you doing, or somebody feels like too much? I love Badass Tarot. This is the Badass Tarot deck. You can definitely go get it. It's fucking amazing. It's by Harley Spencer. It's like having, look at that's too much weight on you. Like having a sumo wrestler having something going on with you. You got the Hierophant here with the Strength card reversed. I'm feeling like, you know, I don't know why, Gemini, but this keeps coming up with your astrology, but it's coming up with your tarot right now about your whole love story. It's like, you know, these beliefs that you're having are really heavy and taking you down this path that's really too much. It's like you're trying to vindicate the reasons for maybe to be with somebody still or to not be with somebody, and that Strength reversed. It's like, I think that you're ready to just finally drop everything and give up. And I think that's probably a good thing, but I think that you're too afraid to maybe face being more open, I think, to letting go of what's been too heavy for you in your life and trying to force something that's really not working. Yeah, there's that Judgment card here. Whether you're judging, and that's weird because the Judgment card can also be like judging two things, you know, two different people or different situations. But it's also like, are you listening to the calling or are you trying to go off your own direction? Like, it doesn't matter your beliefs at one point, because at the end of the day, when the trumpets call, you know, the divine calls us up, and that's what we're supposed to do. What's the situation going on here? Yeah, King of Cups reversed. I'm feeling like, you know what, you're at a really weird place because you're at this moment where not only does it feel too heavy, but you're also not feeling emotionally supported at all. But you're also choosing this, like you're choosing not to be emotionally supported. This is like control. Like, I want to emotionally support who I want to emotionally support, but nobody's there, or you're trying to force yourself away from it. It feels very weird. I want to find out. Yeah, the Emperor. Wow, you like doing this your own way. I feel like you're trying to, you know, kind of like almost like show your false strength. You know, I love this card because it does show the egotism, 500 milligrams. And I feel like, you know, it's like your ego is blocking this true happiness. I feel like you're blocking your true happiness. You're creating, I'm going to say stigmas with that Hierophant Strength card reversed and that Judgment card there. Like, and with this 10 of Wands, it's too much weight. What you've done is you've created these beliefs and these stigmas of what things should look like, who you should be with, how it should be, and how it should. And you know what that's doing? You're not getting anything out of it. It's not feeling like you're being actually supported by anything, including even the divine when it comes to love, when it comes like that, because you're coming out of a bad position there. What's the advice Spirit has for you here? You got the Star card. You know, that's being humble and allowing yourself to be honest with yourself. And where's the titty guiding you in life, you know? Where's that beautiful energy guiding you in life? Where's the divine guiding you and allowing it to be and coming into that fresh new space? I feel like you're getting out of a lot of this like really weird place that you've been. Queen of Swords reversed. That it's okay as you come into a new space. You need to stop being such a cold ass bitch energetically and having everything like so certain and figured out. And you got an Ace of Swords. Yeah, clearing the head and coming out of this heavy weight that I'm feeling that you're carrying, this too much exhaustion of like going a direction you know that's not working, off some crazy belief system that's not working at all, and the stigma that just creating nothing. So this is like clearing the air for yourself and to where you really want to go, where you can find support and allowing yourself. I think that the number one issue that you have here is allowing yourself to get support and to actually the support that you want. I feel like that you're lying to yourself and trying to put up a facade of an idea that you're the strong person. You might even be trying to show off to somebody else to piss them off that you're strong when really you're not. Yeah, 10 of Cups reversed. I feel like, you know what, your advice here is to learn to look at things, long term, but if you can't even get to the beginning of something that you really want, you'll never get to the long-term happiness. You'll never get to the ultimate dream. Your outcome here, 2 of Swords reversed. Stop being in your head and there's no decisions to make. You already know what the choices are, but you keep using an excuse that you need to make some sort of choice about whether you stay or go with this person or not go with this person. Like, what if you were to be a fucking Gemini and be curious again and go towards what's exciting in your life instead of following all these crazy fucking places and rules? You got the Empress. So good that you got this as the outcome here, because I feel like, when you show your beauty, you show that you want to create things in life instead of pushing everything away and then keeping the things that you want, but like trying to force change them or force going because it's off a belief. The Empress goes because she likes it. It's attractive. It feels good. She wants to create and she wants to build, and she wants more than just emotional, connection. She wants to create everything in abundance. And you got the 2 of Wands here in reverse. So it's like, I feel like definitely for you, this outcome is here. Like, drop your expectations of what people should be like and what world they should come from and how it should look. I feel like too much is faced on this belief system, and then also the observations from, this kind of fired up energy of like, well, I'm vegan, they better be vegan. Like, it's like, fucking not everybody can fucking eat the same thing, and not everybody's going to go poop at 2 p.m. like you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is some big issues that you're getting through. How are you going to get through in dealing with whoever you're thinking about? But I'm doing something now where it's like, this is wherever you're thinking about, and then this is if you're trying to go from somebody from the past, like an XXX. 5 of Pentacles. It's okay to be humble in a way and show that you have a lot of pieces that are broken right now. I think that you could also be dealing with somebody for some that you might be feeling like you're trying to pump them up and they have a lot of self-worth issues. I would definitely stop doing that. Yeah, you got the 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like for you, you got to be okay with showing that you're not, the direction that you've gone hasn't fulfilled yourself emotionally with your belief systems and not being emotionally supported. And it's okay to be vulnerable. There's so much of that star card underneath that too. And that your beliefs have created a place where you're not feeling complete and you're feeling like, oh shit, I feel like what did I do? That actually is more attractive than trying to act like, no, I've got all my shit together and no, but really you're actually lying because anybody trying to emotionally connect with you, you won't allow them to. And if you're trying to go back to an X, Ace of Wands reversed, definitely things don't look like they're trying to restart. 3 of Cups, friends, happy, joy. I mean, maybe you think that there's a party there, but there's no certain place on where that will go. Yeah, and the Hermit reversed. Maybe somebody's trying to come back from the past to talk with you, or maybe you're trying to do that. But I think that there's a lot about your belief systems and humble shit and whether or not you can really open yourself up here or not. In Camelot, what are they trying to help you with here? Wow. Well, you did get Nimue, which of course is having just the respect and the confidence to really step into the opportunities in life and the ones that are truly magical. See how she's doing that magic there? And it's the self-esteem. I think that you have to have the self-esteem. And I love that this card is right here, the Empress. Like, to be the one. And I don't know why. If you're afraid, especially if you're a woman, if you're afraid of having a baby, shit like that shit's coming up extreme. So kind of interesting to see that that's what's coming up. You got a lot to drop here of how the world and how you in perspective and all these crazy things, and be honest with yourself that you can't. I'm also getting that it's too hard to live this life and try and do this crazy, weird AI bot system you've created and to keep doing it, and nobody wants to be around for that, and nobody can get in that. So start over from yourself and allow beauty in and allow happiness in instead of trying to put on a show. Pluto, first house, and you got that in Capricorn. It's definitely time to destroy the controlled identity aspect of yourself, and that you can get wherever you want when you actually get deeper and that you penetrate to the truth and you actually are willing to change the rules. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, Gemini, you don't want to get too caught up in your head right now. Like, Mercury's going into shadow in your 12th, and yeah, by the very end of the week, it's going to peek its head into your sign, but it's in shadow. It's getting ready to retrograde in your sign. Like, and with all the 12th house and the 12th house eclipse, come on. Like, don't try to linearly just completely have everything figured out right now. It's just not that way. You need to trust your soul. You need to trust where life's making changes for you, and you need to surrender to that, or you're going to end up in a really weird place. And this is a hard eclipse for Geminis. So definitely with relationships, like make sure they see you for the soul that you are, that you don't have to like, I don't know, like prove yourself right now. It's not a time of proving yourself. Although, you know, Jupiter and Venus are in your 10th house here conjuncting, and Mars is up there too. Like I get it. You want to accomplish things and be seen, but be seen for your soul, not for just like some, like David said, some AI chip in your mind. Like reminds me of Elon Musk. Like you don't have to crack all the codes right now. You just have to be willing to surrender to better. And if you can like get to that place, you'll feel much better, and you won't feel like you're beating your head up against like a closed door. When right now, like, you know, it feels like the universe really wants Geminis to trust their soul so they can take them to the highest place. And especially if that's career, and especially if that's relationships, so many doors can open up for you right now. And Pluto's going retrograde in your 8th. Like, you can't be scared of change right now. You really just have to let it go and surrender and flow right now. And trying to mentally understand what that means will be hard. So trust your soul and your intuition on the matter, and go where you feel like the best flow for your life is, and it'll show up that way. But again, if you're going to overthink it, you're just going to put yourself into a weird place. So don't go there.
Yeah, and I think that the big dilemma is when I hear that, I'm like, oh God, when it's ever a 12th house aspect squaring 9th house stuff, especially Saturn squaring the nodes in the 9th. The problem with Gemini is their beliefs can sometimes make themselves believe that their soul is saying what their beliefs are saying, which are not the same. That's why 9th house squares 12th house.
Yeah.
So Gemini, your problem is that you actually believe a lie, that your soul's telling you something that's more connected to your belief, right? Like your soul is like your soul. Like me as a kid, I like fucking soda, right? But your belief is soda's bad. So like if your soul says it wants soda, that's where you're like, no, that's my belief. That's bad. I'm listening to my intuition. No, you're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to your beliefs. That's your problem.
That was a great analogy.
Thank you.